Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, could you tell how had we gotten that 6 is equal to VB plus V?
Yeah, I'll say. Don't worry. Just a minute.
Can you please explain the 14th question as well?
Sure.
How
will
to do it in faster way?
So yeah, in this case, 6 wala case, right? What must be the speed of boat in still water so that it can row 24 kilometers in downstream? So first of all, they are speaking about downstream in 4 hours. So the speed is equal to distance upon time, right? So in this case, speed is what? Speed is, since it is downstream, it will be velocity of boat plus velocity of water, okay? Which we have considered it as V. That will be equal to the distance is 24 upon time is 4 hours, as they have said. 24 upon 4 is 6. That's how I got VB plus V is equal to 6. Okay, great.
Yes, sir.
Proceeding further to the 14th problem, 10 square plus 11 square plus 12 square plus 13 square plus 14 square is 730. Find the value of 15 square plus 16.5 square plus 18 square plus 19.5 square plus 21. Now, when you see, they have given something and they are asking something, which means there is some kind of relation between them. If you don't find, well, you will have to find the relation between them. Now, in this case, what I observe, this 10 multiplied by 1.5 is 15. Similarly, 11 multiplied by 1.5 is 16.5. 12 multiplied by 1.5 is 18, and so for 13, so for 14. Which means when I take 1.5 common out of these numbers, I'll be getting this number can be written as, this particular number can be written as 1.5 square. When I take outside the bracket, I'll be getting 10 square plus 11 square plus 12 square plus 13 square plus 14 square. Now 1.5 square is 2.25 multiplied by this value is 730, as they've already said. You simply have to multiply them. You'll get the answer.
Sir,
Okay,
Yep.
sir, understood.
sir, why did we do 1.5 square?
Square because each number is squared, right? This,
Oh.
I hope you understood, right?
Yes.
Yeah. 10 multiplied by 1.5 square it is. Hence. So that gives you the answer as 1642.5. Here it is.
Sir, can you explain again?
Sure. Whenever they are giving some kind of sums like this, where they have given some answer and they're asking you something else, one thing is pretty sure, they are actually connected. So you'll have to use your brains and find what connection is there between them. In this case, between, like, obviously the first term will be connected to first term only. So when it is arranged in ascending order, the first term and first term, you just compare what is the relation between them. You simply divide them. 15 divided by 10. Dekho, you'll get the answer as 1.5. That means 10 multiplied by 1.5 is 15, 11 multiplied by 1.5 is 16.5, and so on. So what I've done, from all the numbers, I've taken 1.5 square as common. I'm left with 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14, for which the answer is 730 multiplied by 1.5
Understood,
is
sir.
2.25.
Understood.
Okay. Yeah. Going further, the angle between hour hand and minute hand of a clock at 5:42 p.m. will be how much? So, so first of all, let's say, okay, 5 o'clock. Okay. So for the hour hand to reach at 5 hour, like कितना angle cover किया रहेगा उसने from center? this angle. So per hour is 30 degree. For 1 hour, this hour hand covers 30 degree. For 5 hours, it will cover 150 degree from the center. Okay. So 30 multiplied by 5 gives you 150 degree. So 150 degree is this particular hour hand's measurement. Now the minute hand goes beyond it and reaches over here at 42. Okay. Now when it was 5 hours, that time the angle covered was 150. But 5 hours के आगे 42 minutes और जब add होगा, when 42 additional minutes are covered, how much angle is this covering? So for this, you need to know the ratio. Like in 60 minutes, the R hand is covering. I'm speaking only about R hand. R hand is covering 30 degree. Okay, which means in 1 minute, the R hand is covering 30 divided by 60. That is 0.5 degree. In this case, in 42 minutes, the R hand will cover 42 multiplied by 0.5.
21 degrees, sir. 21 degrees.
Absolutely, 21 degree. So when the time is 5 hour and 42, the R hand has covered 150 degree for 5 hours and then additional 21 degree for 42 minutes. So the total angle covered is 171 degrees. This angle is covered by R hand. Okay, this is H ka angle. Now, let me see minute hand ने कितना cover किया होगा. Speaking about minute hand, this minute hand covers in 60 minutes, it covers 360 degree minute hand. That means in 1 minute, it will cover 360 divided by 60, that is 6 degree. Which means in 42 minutes, it will cover 6 multiplied by 42. Sorry, 6 multiplied by 42 degrees. Which means 252 degrees it is.
252. 252.
Yes. So minute hand has covered 252 degrees. Now we have to find what is the angle between R hand and minute hand, which means I have to subtract minute hand's angle minus R hand's angle. 252 minus 171 will be my answer. Which is how
81
much?
degrees, sir.
Very
81.
81 degrees. That is your correct answer.
So, there is a faster way to do this. Can I
Yeah.
tell?
Tell me please.
Yeah, so basically the method is 11 times the amount of minutes on 2 minus the 30 multiplied by the amount of hours. So 11 multiplied by the minutes is 462, as 42 times 11 is 462, divided by 2, that value will be 231. And then we set this aside, then 30 multiplied by the amount of hours, so that is 30H. So 30 times 5 is 150. And so then 231 from earlier minus 150 gives us 81.
Fair enough.
That's it.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Let's proceed to the next paper, dear children. That is 2008. So 2008's paper, find the value of star in this problem where they have given you something. Okay. Now it's pretty easy. So basically, what I do generally, I basically convert everything into multiplication. Then it's very easy basically. So 8 raised to, you just have to add all the indices. So in this case, denominator ka jo, like denominator means division, right? So first index is 4. The next one is in the denominator, which means minus, division means minus. And then again you have minus 3, 4 minus of minus 3. Then you have multiplication, which means plus. Then you have 5 in the index. Then you have division, which means minus. Then you have -2. So ultimately your answer is going to be 8 raised to 4 plus 3 is 7, 5 plus 2 is 7, 7 plus 7 is 14. 8 raised to 14 will be your answer. None of these. I hope it's clear.
It is.
Yes, sir.
Sir,
Yep.
uh, 4 is there in the option 1, then why none of these?
No, this is not 4. This is 14. I'm sorry for my handwriting.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Question number 2. The ratio of two natural numbers is 3 by 4. So let me say one natural number is A and the other natural number is B. The ratio between them is 3 by 4. Okay. Then their product is said to be 192. So A multiplied by B is equal to 192. Find the greater find the greater number of two. Any guesses out of amongst them, which is the greater one?
So 16 and 12 are the numbers.
Sir, B.
I
So B
really
is greater.
appreciate for the answer. Yes, but my question was out of A and B, which is greater? The answer is B. B is greater because 3 and 4 mein 4 is greater. Therefore, A and B mein B will be greater. Simple funda. Okay. So, how we generally solve instead of since we are supposed to find the greater number, smaller को substitute करेंगे. So in the next line, what I'll do, I'll write A will be equal to 3 upon 4 multiplied by B. I substitute this A over here. That's how I'm going to get the answer. So here I'll be having B square multiplied by 3 by 4 is equal to 192. Sorry. So then B square will be equal to 192. When I cancel this 192 with 3, I'll be getting 64 over here. 64. So B square is equal to 64 multiplied by 4 का square root, right? So B will be equal to 64 का square root 8, then 4 का square root 2, कुल मिलाकर 16. So B is equal to 16. Therefore, 16 is your answer. Uh, I'm proceeding further. I'll be erasing this now. Okay. Third question. Two trains are moving on a parallel track towards each other in opposite direction with a speed of 40 and 50 kilometer per hour. They cross each other in 10 seconds. If the length of one train is 120, then the length of other train will be how much? So basically, both the lengths are important for us. So in this case, whenever the parallel movement cases are coming in front of you, so yeah, so one train is moving like this, another train is moving like this. So you might have observed whenever you see whenever you're traveling in train or car, when some other vehicle is moving in the opposite direction, you feel that that vehicle is moving faster. बहुत fast गया ऐसा लगता है. Because even if that vehicle was not moving, if there is a pole over here, even that pole you will feel कि pole is going behind you. Why? Because you are going ahead. So उनको speed नहीं है तो भी you will feel that they are going behind, and whatever speed they have, it is basically adding to whatever speed you were seeing. So in short, the total speed which you see is basically the addition of both your speed as well as their speed. In this case, 40 plus 50 it is. That is 90. So the effective speed in this case is 90. The effective time they have given is 10. The effective distance they are going to cover is basically दोनों train एक दूसरे को cross करना है. So length of both the trains it will be. So 120 is length of one train. Let me say L is the length of another train. So distance is 120 plus L, time is 10, and speed is 90. You know the formula.
Sir,
Yeah,
shouldn't we convert the speed from kilometer per hour to meter per second because the distance of the train is given in meters?
absolutely. I
Yes,
was just going to convert that. So uh, I generally convert it while solving itself. So in this case, distance is equal to speed into time. Now the speed is what? 90. What 90 by the way? 90 kilometer per hour. But the time is in seconds and the distance given is in meter, which means we'll have to convert it into meter per second. So what you'll do, you'll write speed's value as 90 and to convert it, you will multiply it by 5 by 80. Multiplied by time, whatever they have given. So 18 ones are 18 fives are 5 into 5 25 plus 10 is 250. Over here I have 120 plus L which is equal to 250 which will give me L's value as 250 minus 120 as 130. So the other train's distance is 130. Length is 130.
Sir, how did you get the into 10 over the in the last step?
It is the time. Okay?
Okay, sir, got it, got it.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. So I believe it's clear. I'll be
Yes,
erasing
sir.
this in 1 minute. Just a minute. Yep. So let's proceed further. Fourth question. So I'll give you a minute to solve this question and let me know what is your answer.
So is it 60?
I'll tell you. Don't worry.
so we are solving question number 4.
Yep.
Sir, I got it.
Okay. Okay. You
So,
share your logic. What did you do?
sir, first, I considered the males as M and females as F. So,
Okay.
M is
Just a
equal to
minute.
1.
Just a minute. Okay. So you segregated M and F. ठीक है. Okay. Then,
Yeah, so as per the question, M is equal to 1.4 F.
okay.
Yeah,
Then,
and M plus driver and conductor, that was 1.48 F.
okay.
So from here, 2 is equal to 0.08 F.
0.08 F. Okay.
And then I found out F, which comes 25.
F turned out to be 25. Okay. How many
Yeah,
travelers are there? Then MU got as
35.
1.4 multiplied by 25, which turned out to be 35. So there were 60 travelers. Yes, absolutely correct. So, dear children, I hope this was fruitful. Initially, the male travelers are 140% as compared to female travelers, which means male upon female is equal to 140 divided by 100, which is 1.4. That's how she got M is equal to 1.4 F. Then when we added two participants, 1.4 becomes 1.48 F. Then you basically substitute this M's value from up over here. When you'll solve, you'll get F is equal to 25 after solving. Okay. If you want me to solve this, let me know. Otherwise, it's a simple solving. It's not a big deal actually.
Yes,
Okay.
it's easy.
It's easy. Okay. Then if you have F, you substitute this F over here. M will be 1.4 multiplied by F, that is 25. That will give you 35. 25 plus 35, total travelers will be 60.
Sir, even the sixth question is easy. Can you directly go to the seventh one?
What about the fifth question?
Fifth question is solved by taking 2 as common and then taking A plus B plus C if we consider Sunita, Anita, and Kavita.
Yes,
And then yes, sums are given, we can subtract.
very good. So I'll do one thing. I'll put this as homework. I'll put this as homework.
Sir, actually, I didn't find the answer key of all these papers in the PDF.
Answer key, don't worry. I'll ask Ajinkya sir to drop it in the group. Okay. Well, you in the book you might be having your you don't have answer keys in the book or what?
Sorry, which book?
There is no book for the mega final papers.
Acha, you've been sent PDFs over.
Yes, PDFs, and those who have bought from the website, they have been given the small sheet.
Got it. ठीक है. Okay, let's question number 7. Simplify this. 1.3 into 1.3, 2.6, 8.4. Actually, all of them are multiples of 1.3. So we can take 1.3 common from here. And
56 is also a multiple.
So, is that A plus B, like something like that, I think.
Yes, sir. In the
yeah,
numerator, it is like A
A
plus B
square
expanded.
plus A square plus 2AB plus B square.
Yes, sir. So here A is 1.3 and B is 8.5.
B is 8 point.
correct. Numerator is sorted out. I'm thinking about denominator actually. Okay, numerator, you can consider A is equal to 1.3 and B is equal to, sorry, yeah, B is equal to 8.4. So
Sir,
basically
numerator
this
is
is a
also
square.
the same.
Sir, and
Sir, it is
denominator.
a minus b whole square in the denominator.
Correct.
Sir,
Correct.
and in
Correct.
denominator, first term is 25.6 and second one is 15.9.
Very
Yeah.
good. So the numerator goes like this,
Isn't
1.3 plus 8.4 the whole square. In the denominator, you have a is equal to 2.25.6, b is equal to 15.9, and over here 15.9's double is 31.8 with the negative sign. So I'll say it's 25.6 minus 15.9 the whole square. That's a minus b the whole square will be. Okay,
What about 31.8 times 25.6?
that is 2ab. This is minus 2ab. A is 25.6, B is 15.9, double of 15.9 is 31.8. So 2B it is this. Okay, you got it?
Yes.
A square, B square, and minus 2AB. Hence, you have A square minus B square over here. So 1.3 plus 8.4 gives you 9.7. Oh, sorry, there is my, yep, annotation. 9.7 square. And in the denominator, 25.6 minus 15.9 is again 9.7 square. So basically they cancel with each other. The answer should be 1.
so I did not understand the denominator thing.
Sure, I'll explain. So consider A to be 25.6 in the denominator and B to be 15.9. So what is A square? It's this. What is B square? It's this. This much you are clear?
Yes, sir.
And when you look into this number, uh, when you consider 2 into A into B, okay, 2B, what is 2B? It's 15.9 multiplied by 2, that gives you 31.8. That is 2B. Yeah.
Yes.
And A is 25.6, 2B is 31.8. A into 2B you multiply, you'll get 2AB. So this formula is A square minus 2AB plus B square, which is A minus B the whole square. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay. Okay. Next sum I'll be giving as homework. Let's do this one. Ninth one. Eighth question will be homework. Let's do the ninth one. I'll give you 1 minute time. Let me know what are you going to solve.
Sir, can you repeat what you said? My net.
Eighth question will be homework. Ninth question we are going to solve, but I'll give you 1 minute's time so that you can solve and let me know how you have solved.
Sir, can I tell the method
Yes,
which I use?
I'll suggest you to wait for at least 30 seconds and then you say so that the others can attempt and then they will listen to your
Sir, I
solution.
got it.
Very
Sir,
good.
is the answer option 1?
Answer I'll confirm in the end so that I don't want anyone to give up. I want everyone to try. Let's wait for 15 more seconds and then we'll discuss the solution. Okay. Now, Satyaj, you were going to share the answer, share the solution, right? Tell me.
So, yes. So the area of an equilateral triangle is root 3 on 4 s square. S resembling the
Absolutely. Just a minute. Absolutely correct. For those who know, it's well and good. For those who don't know, area of an equilateral triangle with any side is root 3 upon 4 multiplied by side square. For your multiplied by
And
side square. Yeah,
then as they said, the base is 2 centimeters, as equilateral triangle has all equal sides, so the side will also be 2. So
very good.
then 2 and 4 cancel out, so it's just root 3 centimeters
Very
square.
good. Your answer is root 3. I hope it's clear, my dear children.
Yes, sir.
For the 10th one also, I would want you guys to start. I'll wait for a minute and then we'll discuss the solution.
Sir, can I give the answer
Yes,
to
Daksh.
this 10th question?
Yes, Daksh. Tell me.
Okay, sir. Sir, so if we just round this number up, we get 5 here and triangle there. So 5 multiplied by some digit is close to 19. So if we do 5 multiplied by 4, it will be greater than 19. So the closest digit that triangle can represent is 3. So if we make the triangle represent 3 and we divide 19 by 3.5, we get 5 3 upon 7 as our answer. And so we can find that star is 7.
Okay, what you say is first you have taken this term to the other side, right?
Yes, sir. And I have rounded the triangle up, approximate value of the triangle.
So that gave you 19 divided by triangle and half. Triangle plus half, right?
Yes.
ठीक है. Okay, हाँ. Then you said, then your closest possible value for triangle you have figured it out, considering 5 and some fraction, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. Well and good, well and good. So the closest possible number you got was 3.5 because, but when you divide 4, yeah, makes sense, makes sense. 3, yeah. So you consider triangle as 3, so 3.5, this 5 point something you got, that's how you got the star as, but the star has what? So when you consider this as 3,
So star is 7.
star you got it as 7. So 3.5, you'll get
Yes, sir.
7 by 2. 7 by 2, you take it up, 5 and then another star. Okay.
So we could also do trial and error method.
Yeah, that is also an option. But trial and error with time, trial and error is also an option. But this one I feel should be better option. I'm just thinking 38 by 7, so 35, 38. Yeah, this should be a better one. मतलब but both the methods are better. मतलब trial and error भी चल सकता है and this is also good. So what Daksh has suggested is basically take this term to the other side. So it will go to the denominator, that is triangle plus 0.5. So what should be the value? Like the value of the triangle should be such that it should the whatever leftover is should be 5 point something. But the fraction of this thing should be 5 point something, something greater than 5. So he know that this if the denominator is 4 or less than 4, then the fraction can be 5 or greater than 5. That's how we figured out
So the
he tried.
triangle is 3.
Yeah, so that if the denominator is less than 4, then only the fraction will be greater than 5. Hence, he substituted the triangle to be 3. So when he substituted the triangle to be 3, he got the overall fraction to be 19 divided by 7 by 2, which is 19 multiplied by 2 upon 7. 19 multiplied by 2 upon 7 goes as 38 upon 7. Now over here, just to match 38, the number which is suitable is 7. 7 can match with 38 because 7 5 is 35 plus 3 is 38. Hence, your star should be 7. That's option 3.
S- Sir,
Yep,
I'm not understanding this question.
I'll explain. So we have to find the star first, right? So what we'll do,
Yeah.
we'll take triangle and half. Half means 0.5. Triangle plus 0.5 to the other side. Since it was multiplication over here, it goes to the other side as division. Now, you have to divide this number such that your answer should be greater than 5. Now, consider the 19 as 19 by 4, just for the sake. Okay. Yeah, or I'll say 19 by 3. 19 by 3, I can say it is
But
greater
sir,
than
that will be greater
greater
than
than
6,
6.
right?
Yes, yes, I know, I know. But my answer is not 19 by 3, it's 19 by 3.5. Then you consider 19 by 4. I'm trying to say that. When you consider 19 by 4, your answer is less than 5,
Yeah,
right? So which means
yeah,
between them lies my answer. So if my denominator is between 3 and 4, I can get what I want. I can get the numbers greater than 5, between 5 and 6.
yeah,
Okay. So in order to keep the number between 3 and 4, I'll have to substitute the triangle as 3. So that 3.5 is between 3 and 4. And then I solved. And that's how I
yeah.
got the star as 7. Okay. Now this meeting is also going to end now. Let's do one thing. Let's exit the meeting and join again, my dear children.